Okay. All right. So we are recording. Hi. It's Sunday Night Power Planning already. It's August 16th. We are halfway through the month officially. And that gives us a lot to start talking about because as exciting as the beginning of the month is, how you finish it will determine a lot. I always think how you start the month will set how you will finish the month. So hopefully you guys have hit the ground running from August 1st or as soon as you sign up as a promoter for those of you that are new. And we keep that momentum going. And I know it's going to be tough because why? Because I know in my little city, school starts tomorrow. I know in a couple of cities, school started last week. I know in a couple other cities, school starts in a week or two. So there's a lot of attention on children back to school, buying supplies, getting them safely back to school. There's just so much going on for people. So it's not that it makes our job impossible. It just means that you have to remember that you are not going to be top of mind. So you're going to have to work a little bit harder to be on someone's radar because they have so much else to think about. So what we're going to do, we're going to kick off with our rate of run. It's super important now that you know your rate of run because you are at the halfway mark. So for those of you that are new, you're going to want to pull out your second device. You're going to get into your cloud office. I can't remember the password for my phone. There we go. All right. So you are going to, from your, wherever, your computer, your phone, you're going to go down to where you see business snapshot. You're going to click that little down arrow. You'll see below it your PPA. And then there's a gray bar that says qualifications. If that bar isn't open for you, go ahead and click it so that it opens and go almost a little bit past the halfway mark of that graph. And you're going to see where it says current QV. That is the number that you want to be looking at right now. So that is the number that you and your team, and so your team is anyone that you have signed up personally under you, and then anyone that they've brought on, that they've brought on, that is your team. So it's not just what you've done. This is what you and your team have done so far this month. You're going to take that number, that volume, and you're going to divide it by 16. That's going to tell you how much on average you and your team have done every day this month so far. So if you were a promoter back when we first started this month, you should on your calendar have a goal set that you said you were hoping that was your goal to do every single day, or that you had like your like I personally put a Saturday goal. So so every Saturday based off of my hopeful rate, my goal rate of run. So that'll give you an idea of if you're on track or not. But now we're really going to do it for the end of the month. So now you're going to take that new number that you got, the qualified volume divided by 16. You're going to take that number and you're going to multiply it by 31. Because you're going to take that average activity, that average daily activity by 31, because there's 31 days in August. And that is going to show you if you keep your foot on the gas at the rate you've been going, that's where you should end up. Now here's the tricky part. You have to keep your foot on the gas. You're going to probably, because I don't know, you're going to be getting some no's this week. You're going to be getting some crickets this week. You're going to be getting some, are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? We're broke. You're going to get all kinds of responses this week because we just talked about it. Parents are totally distracted. This is way worse than any parental distraction we've ever had before. People aren't just sending their kids back to school. They're sending their kids back to school during a pandemic. Or if they're not and they're keeping them at home, they're teaching their children at home during a pandemic. So I can guarantee you're going to not get the quick responses. You're not going to be getting tons of happy, yeah right away. I'm not saying you're not going to find some of that because you may very well, but I just want you to be prepared that this is when you're going to have to purposely, you might even have to take your left foot and put it on top of your right foot and push. Like you have to keep your foot on the gas, okay? If you let off, you will not reach that number, guaranteed. Because as soon as you let off, your entire team will let off. That is just the way it works. The speed of the leader is the speed of the team. So you as a leader, and I know you're leaders because you're on here with me on a Sunday night planning your week, or you're watching this on a replay. I can't get my new promoter to start the car. We'll talk about that. Shouldn't have the right key yet, maybe. But so you've got to keep pushing ahead. So now that you guys have that number, now that you are looking at the number that you are projected to end the month at, This is where you have a long, hard conversation with yourself. Are you close to where you want to be? Are you surpassing what you thought you could do? Are you behind where you need to be? Because that's going to depend on whether or not you need a speed. You may have to put your gas really far down and just zoom on by, right? So only you know. I can't see your number, only you know. But I always like to have that number because that is how we will then propel ourselves through the end of the month. So let's talk about all the things. I have some notes. So in this upcoming week, now that you know you only have a couple of weeks left to make that number that you saw, you only have a couple of weeks left to make that number happen. What are you going to do? No questions asked to make that happen. So I have just some quick notes that I jotted down, but I want you guys to fill up the chat with some of your things that you're going to do. So for example, whether you're going to be doing an opportunity live or a Zoom. Now, when I say an opportunity live or a Zoom, I'm not talking about just a regular Facebook Live where you go on and you share a Thrive experience, or maybe you go on and you share your shake mix, or maybe you go on and share your, Lisa, her daily walks. Keep doing those. Those are important. Don't stop what you've already been established. I'm talking about an opportunity live where you just look straight into that camera and you talk about the business, how the product has created a business for you. Because there are a lot of people who are still in this transitional period, and they're worried about paying bills, losing their jobs, all the things. How can they teach their kids at home and still make money? This is a great way. So an opportunity live is a very bold thing, I guess, but it's so good for your business. And if you've already established doing some quick lives or some, like where you're talking in your stories, I don't know really what to call that, like a live story, I don't know. But if you've already established that routine, then you already have people who are used to watching you. They're used to hearing you talk. So when you hop on there and you start talking directly about the opportunity, then you're going to have a completely different set of ears, or they're going to perk up a little bit differently. Obviously, our reach outs, no questions asked. I don't know if you have 3 a day or 35 a day. I don't know what you shoot for, but whatever you've been shooting for, you now know based on that rate of run if it's working or not. If you are not where you want to be with your team's volume, whatever number you've been using is not working. And I don't know, maybe you could so to me, that makes me want to vomit because we're trying for 35 a day. So maybe 36, maybe 37 is the magic number. There's some days where I ended at 25. My accountability group will tell you there are some days I checked in and I was like, hey guys, I didn't get all 35. So maybe it's my consistency of hitting that number. Something, if you're not where you want to be, something's not working. So are you reaching out enough? And remember, a reach out cannot be a heart button. It can't be a plain Jane, happy birthday. It's got to be a reach out. It's got to be a question, a message, an actual conscious comment where you've gone through someone's Facebook and made a real live comment about something that you're seeing on their Facebook, and asking them a question or making an actual comment that would mean something to them, not just cute cake. I don't know, thinking of a birthday party, cute cake or fun theme. How did you come up with that theme? Where on earth were you able to buy that cute cake? Turn it into a question. Always turn it into a question. I have little notes on my desk that say, make it a question, because I'm pretty quick about coming up with oh my God, that is such a cute shirt. But if I say that doesn't help me do anything. That just gets a thank you back, right? So that shirt is adorable. Where did it come from? Make it a question. Make sure you're doing your reach outs. Minimum of 3 social media posts a day. And I know that can be debated. Some people will say more, some people will say less, whatever. I'm just giving you that nice middle number. I think the more you post, the better. Because here's the thing. People who want to see it are going to see it. People who are commenting and giving you hearts and all those things and watching your stories, they're into you. They're following you. Facebook will show them. You guys all know this. Anytime, I said something the other day to Tom, this was really 2 or 3 days ago, how my flip-flops were hurting my feet. I cannot even tell you how many arch support flip-flops are now on my scroll. Facebook knows what you're talking about, who you're commenting on, what you're into. So if somebody is commenting, if you've been doing some, let's say you've been doing some inspirational quotes and people are commenting on it, Facebook's gonna be like, oh, they like her. We're gonna just keep showing her all the stuff she's doing. So I don't think you can overpost, because people who aren't responding to you, you'll fall off their Facebook feed. I mean, this has probably happened to you when you go through your friends list and you're like, oh wow, so and so, she must not even be on Facebook anymore because I haven't seen anything from her in a year or two. And you click on her Facebook, and that girl has been posting every day for the last 6 years, but you haven't seen any of it because Facebook doesn't think you care enough to see her stuff. So you just keep posting your little heart out, share what you want to share. Remember, we like to inspire, inform, educate, and ask. Polls, questions, opinions, everybody's got them. So ask, get what's that word? Interaction, get interaction with people. Here's something you're probably not expecting me to talk about tonight, but I'm going to. Your auto ships for the 25th. Yes, I know it'll be a great topic for next Sunday, but it's a topic for tonight because you have plenty of time to really start a bond, to really start conversations with your auto shippers, and you don't even have to start talking about the auto ship till Saturday or Sunday. But start asking them how they're feeling. How are they doing? Did you send the kids back to school this week? Are you getting ready to send whatever it is that you know that's going on in that person's life based on what they're sharing on social media or what you know about them if you're really close to them? Start conversations with them now. Don't wait till the last minute. Because the more you stay connected to or keep following up with an auto ship person, even an auto ship person who has dropped off, don't be like, oh, so-and-so canceled, I'm gonna take her off my list. That's a great way to never get her back. A great way to never get her back is to stop talking to her now. So stay connected with those people. And something else I want to throw out to you guys, don't forget that you have, most likely, Sarah, this is for you, non-promoting promoters, right? We've all got them. Every single one of us have people on our team that show up in the cloud office and they have never in their life logged into the cloud office because they have no intentions of promoting. Do some sort of incentive for those people to do an auto ship on the 25th. Don't let those people just sit there. Throw out something. Do I know what? No, I don't know, because I don't know what you have. I don't know if you have product. I don't know if you have blender bottles. I don't know if you have credits. I have no idea what you have in your back pocket. But look at your non-promoting, and here's how do you find a non-promoting promoter? I'll show you. You're going to go into your cloud. You're going to go into the My Team button. You're going to go into the sponsorship downline. My dogs went back in the office. Oh, come on. Okay. And then I go over to current QV, which that would be the person's current qualified volume. And I click it once, just once. So it's going to show you the people at 0 first. Those are your non-promoting promoters that you're looking at. Now, some of those people may have taken advantage of the double triple if you offered it earlier this month, but there's a lot of people who didn't. So what could you offer? And like when I'm looking at these people right now, for example, the one girl on here I know loves for 1-2-3, but the other girl on here I know loves Thrive Skin. So I don't have to come out with, hey, all my non-promoting promoters, here's my promo for you. I can literally say, hey, Leah, I know you love your Thrive Skin, and I'm giving a $10, or I'm giving a free shipping, or I'm throwing in a free hand cream, or whatever the heck I'm doing for an auto ship that's placed on the 25th. Promoters can log into their cloud and set up an auto ship to run on the 25th. Customers can't. If a customer goes in today, they want to place an order, or they want to make an auto ship on the 25th, they have to order it on the 25th. They can't just go in and have it like sitting there waiting. Promoters can set it up and have it sitting there waiting. So give them a reason to go in there and set it up. And I would for sure keep an eye on that. Remember, you can go in and you can see like projected auto ships, but take advantage, not advantage, that's a bad word. I don't know what word to say, but don't let these people sit in your back office with nothing, okay? Even if they just do free, like you offer maybe free shipping on a $100 order, whatever it is, but offer them something. Will they all take it? No. Will some of them take it? Yes. If half of them take it, will your volume go through the roof? Yes. And because I had one person say this to me one time, don't not offer it because you're close enough to your goal and you want to wait and hope that they order next month. Do not wait. Offer it now. Get the volume this month. For all we know, this isn't going to happen, but for all we know, we could wake up on September 1st and Paul and Jason can say, hey, guess what? Surprise. Comp plan has totally changed and it's no longer based on volume. And here you held off and you could have got paid last month on it, right? Never wait on volume. Always work on the month that you're in. So if you're looking at someone and you're like, yeah, but I think she'd rather wait till next month. And if I do that, I'm already at my 12K, so I don't really need her order. Oh my gosh, get out of your own way. Stop holding your volume back. Push for your numbers. Take your number as high as you can get it. I don't care if you've already hit a rank. I don't care if your next rank is say 80K and this will get you to 42. Keep pushing your volume. The more you do now, the more you'll do next month. That is how our business grows. People who stop shy on their volume, it's kicking yourself in the foot. So anyway, make sure you're talking to your customer auto shippers, get the conversation started now. And here's my thing too, like when I'm dealing with a non-promoting promoter, yeah, we've had conversations and I'll still have conversations with them, but I am much more direct when it comes to an offer of some sort because they're a promoter. And I even say, hey, your promoter account is set up in my back office. I see you don't have any orders in the last month. Wanted to let you know I'm offering free shipping, or I want to let you know I'm offering $25 in credits, or I'm offering a free hand cream, like whatever it is I'm offering. If you want to go ahead and set up an auto ship for the 25th of $100 or more or whatever, you come up with the wording for that. But to me, you don't have to tiptoe around your non-promoting promoters. Like they know that at some point they click that button, I guess is what I'm saying. Something else that I want you to really think about for this week, set a goal right now. How many trial packs do you want to get out this week? I'm not asking you yet if you're selling them or giving them for free. Just how many do you want to get out? You think about that. I'll be right back. I know. Okay. Radar really wanted to be in here with us. All right, so let's say you just set the goal at 6 trial packs. Now, are you going to sell those? Are you going to sell all 6? Are you going to give some away for free? Like, let's get real specific with what we're doing with trial packs this week. I think I shared last Sunday that I had done Sample Saturday a week prior, and I did Freebie Friday. I forget, one of those two. I got 4 trial packs out from one post. I did a Freebie Friday and I did a Sample Saturday this week. I got nothing. Guess what I'm going to do next week or this coming week? A Freebie Friday and a Sample Saturday. I'm not going to quit. So, oh, Sandra got 4 from, yeah, that's right. Sandra got 4 from her post on Friday. So you just never know. Oh, Lisa held up 3. Lisa got 3. You guys, it's exciting because here's the thing. Yes, trial packs cost you money. I get that. You can either send them directly from the company, which is so totally the way to go now. The way they package them and the price on them cannot be beat. By the time I order product in and pay to ship it to my house and then bag it up cute or box it up cute and take it to the post office and mail it, it's a lot more than buying those sample mail out credits. That's my personal opinion, but that's what I say. And I just threw it in at the end of the post. But yes, so that was the thing too. Sandra's post wasn't, it did, like, the picture was just her and her baby girl. It didn't even look like a Thrive thing. And she didn't even really talk about it in the first couple sentences. Then all of a sudden at the end of the post, she threw in that, hey, got trial packs. So don't think that to do a trial pack post, it always has to be you holding the 3 steps or you drinking the shake. Like, you can mix it up, like get people's attention however you want. But I want you to set that goal for trial packs, because the more trial packs that you have out, the more people that have Thrive in their hands, the more people that are holding Thrive, the more follow-ups you have, the more opportunities you have for new customers and new promoters. So I'll give you my spiel really quickly on trial packs. I don't send them out until someone's in a 3-way chat with someone besides me, like me and someone, I should say. Why do I do it that way? For 2 reasons. Number 1, they have someone else to bounce their questions off of. They get to hear from someone else's story. And you guys, something I've noticed about myself, when I'm in a group chat with someone else, it must be my, I don't know. I feel accountable, more accountable, because there's another Thriver in there, and they're like, Tammy hasn't checked on that girl in a few days. Like, I don't know, that's just me. But I think if you have them in a group chat, it just keeps you more accountable also. I don't send them out until I have, which really, especially now that you send them out through the company, it's really simple just to say, I need your name, address, phone number, email. I mean, I need all the things to have the company mail this to you. And then bam, you have their account set up. I also make sure I set up their customer account before I mail it out, just so it doesn't come back and say the email's already in use, because what if you're like the 8th person they got a free trial pack from? So annoying. Just something to think about for the newbies who've not yet experienced that. But so set a goal, like how many do you want to have out there? Like let's say you want to have 4 out this week. And let's say you want to give one away. You want to do a drawing and give one away. Make a big deal out, like Winter Wednesday, whatever the heck you want to call it. Big deal out of one for free. And then maybe later in the week you offer to sell it for 20 bucks. Or I'm selling a trial pack for $20. Who's interested? You guys, you can totally sell those trial packs. You're paying for them, you can sell them. Now, it won't go through your cloud. The person getting the trial pack won't swipe their credit card or anything. But if you have Venmo, if you have PayPal, if you have a mailbox, they can put a check in, whatever the heck it is, you can sell those trial packs. So I want to say, do they break down? Is it $12 that they cost us? Is it $72 for 6, I think, right? Yeah, so they're costing you $12. Sell them for $15. Sell them for $12. Sell them for $10. I don't care what you do. But I wouldn't always give them away. That's why I liked my freebie Friday, but then my sample pack Saturday or sample Saturday, whatever I called it, that was a little different. That, I don't know. I think offering 1 or 2 for free is good. It gets people excited. They want to be in a drawing. Yes, I'm talking the 3-day packs that come directly from Le-Vel. Now, I will also tell you, when somebody before they get their 3-day pack, they have seen a video of me talking about what comes in a sample pack, what to expect, what not to expect. And I also have them do half doses for the first day, sometimes 2, depending on if they say I'm really sensitive to things. And that 3-day trial pack becomes much more than just 3 days. Because when you order those packs from Le-Vel, they get 3 packets of capsules, 3 packets of shakes, and 3 DFTs, which, as you all know, we don't really start people on the full thing right away because some people don't respond well to that. So you can make that 3-day go even further. Okay. Oh, and then for those of us that have been doing trial packs, you should have follow-ups. I think most of my people got theirs Thursday or Friday last week. So I've been following up with this weekend. I don't know what it is about people, but nobody really wants to start till Monday. Okay, whatever. Start your Thrive on Monday. I'll hang with you. That's fine. But I'm not the most organized. I just have Post-it notes with their names on them to make sure that I keep track of them. And I have it here in front of me. And something else I have in front of me, we've talked about this before, but it's the themes of the day. So Move It Monday, Make It Happen Monday, Transformation Tuesday, Tip Tuesday, Wear It Wednesday. That's kind of nice to do with something like everyone does Flex Friday. So it's kind of nice to do like Wear It Wednesday because it mixes it up. Wi-Fi Wednesday, that's when you could just talk about how you make money using Wi-Fi. Wellness Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Thankful Thursday, Freebie Friday, Sample Saturday, Sunday Fun Day, Shout Out Saturday, Feature Friday, Testimonial Tuesday. I don't care what you call it, come up with something, but having a list that you're sticking to will ensure that at least 1 post a day is directly to your business. Or at least it does for me. I don't know. For me, having a list on my desk keeps me on track. Oh, Tail Wagging Tuesday. Yeah. Okay. So Lisa did Tail Wagging Tuesday. And I even knew like she was doing it for an interaction post for Thrive. And I still had to put a picture of my dog on there because who doesn't want to share a picture of their dog? I laughed at myself when I was doing it because I know what she's doing. But I was like, oh, here's a picture of Lucy and she cute. I can't help it. So just think of things like, Flower Friday if you're into gardening. Taco Tuesday, whatever. Think of something that you love or something that means something to you and go with it. Trial Tuesday, it doesn't have to be Sample Saturday, it can be Trial Tuesday. I just think it's fun because it gives it a nice little ring. But I think the best part is that once you commit to those hashtags, you have a list, you have a goal every day. Every day when I wake up, I'm like, okay, it's Tuesday. It's Testimonial Tuesday. I got to go find a good before and after. I got to find a testimonial from a customer Like, I know what to do now versus I don't know what to post. And you know that feeling, you've all been there. So then you start searching someone else's post and you start stealing a post, which, don't get me wrong, I still post too, but they do so much better when I make them myself. So anyway, what was the other thing? Oh, Super Saturday, is that what we're calling it? I think so. That is next Saturday. So that will happen before we are back on here together. So that's the 22nd. That is a 4-hour long training. I had several people message me and be like, wow, legit, is this 4 hours? So here's the thing, especially for a lot of you newbies. When we go to Thrive Palooza, like the big corporate training, it goes from sunup till sundown. It never stops. If you have to pee, you just get up and go. If you get hungry, you just get up and go. If you need to make a phone call, you get up and go. So you do miss parts of it. It's the same thing. You do not have to sit in front of your computer for 4 hours unless you want to, unless you have the time. But you could easily have it playing. You could be doing laundry. You can do whatever the heck you need to do. You could be driving. And you might even miss some of it. Maybe you've got a birthday party. It's okay. Just get what you can and know that they are, I mean, we all thought this was happening, but now we know for sure they are taking snippets of all of these trainings they've been doing, and they're in your cloud office. They're under your training videos. So don't panic if you can't be a part of the whole 4 hours. I get it. That's really long. But I also know the last time they did it, and it was 4 hours. Even with me going in and out and doing laundry and things like that, I still got a lot of really good information. So I have to work that day. Yep, don't sweat it, Ricky. There's going to be a bunch of people that have to work that can't make it. Just know that probably a month or a couple weeks at least after, they'll have snippets and it'll be back in the cloud, so you can get all of that. So I don't know, did you guys fill it up for me? Let me go to chat. Do you have to register? No, Whitney, it is in your, first of all, I think I shared it in Dream Team. It's an actual event. They have a Facebook event, but they will also have it in the cloud under company updates. And I've noticed the last few times they've done Zooms, they have not been openly posting the password, because if any of you were on some of the early ones where random weirdos got the password and they got on the Zoom, it was horrendous. So you will have to log into your cloud to get the password, and please don't post the password openly to anyone else, because we don't want weirdos on there. But it will be in the cloud under company updates for sure. That was a good question. And it's a Zoom, but it's set up like a webinar. So it's not like this where you're going to see everybody. You're just going to see whoever's speaking. Oh, it's on the cloud now, Sarah says. Okay, good. Thank you. So, okay, so I don't know, maybe so earlier I was saying these are the things that I know, like hell or high water, this is what I'm doing, the Zoom, the reach out, the post a day, the auto shippers, the trial packs. Is there anything that you're doing that I didn't talk about? Because I'm not a genius here. I just share with you what I know. What are some of the things you are going to do the next couple of weeks, either weekly or daily, that you're doing to build your business? Talk to me, people. Type, unmute, whatever floats your boat. We got 7 minutes. I feel like I see people typing, maybe not. The suspense is killing me. Laura, oh, it's all coming in. Laura says, sending lots of thank you notes. Yes, with Blast and Activate. Lisa, just building relationships by posting and interacting with people on Facebook. Sarah, I'm working for my first 4K trying to get promoters. Yes. Okay, yes. Thank you notes. You guys, anyone who's placed an order with you, a customer, thank them. Money is not growing on trees these days. And customer loyalty with online shopping is something that, I mean, you know this, maybe you've been ordering, I don't know, something from a company for a long time, but now that you're home and you're doing more online shopping and money's tight maybe, or you lost your job or whatever, you're like shopping around. People are gonna do the same thing. So make sure and thank them for what they've done. And yeah, anytime you can build relationships, absolutely. Ricky, I need to just stop being scared and do a live. Yes, girl, you do. Just rip that Band-Aid off. Because you're adorable. You'll do fine. I know you will. Look, she's like, stop talking to me. Laura says, the ones who ordered the free hand lotion last week with the credits are getting some products from me. Nice. Laura, will you unmute really quick and explain what you did last week? Because not everyone is maybe Facebook friends with you.
Hey, so, oh, let me get rid of this. Hold on a second. Everyone's face was covered up. So Lavelle was doing the $25 credit with free customer accounts. So it couldn't be a current account. So I threw out who wants free hand lotion or something. I had a picture of me holding, I mean, I literally looked awful. I had just worked out. I had my hair in a ponytail and I was like, I got to get this out today. So I just took a quick picture, put it up there. I couldn't believe how many people who I didn't realize were still watching me, won something for free. So, and actually someone who had ordered from me my first or second month of Thriving 5 years ago wanted free hand lotion. She had already discontinued her account after she decided Thrive wasn't for her, but she's been watching me. So she wanted the free hand lotion. So I was, I set up free accounts for everybody and sent them the free hand lotion. I didn't put them in group chats because it's hand lotion, but you can bet they're going to be getting more information from me regarding sorry, what, I mean, it's like, how do you put your lotion on? Oh, I put it on my elbows. I mean, like, what do you say? So, what?
You squeeze the tube.
Yeah. So, but, and I have them all written down right here. So, I'm going to be following up with them with more information. Of course, I want to make, I'm going to say, hey, your hand lotion's coming in the mail today. Cause I always track shipping for everybody. I just feel like that's an extra little perk. And one of my dad passed away 6 months ago. And one of my dad's friends, female friends, had a birthday last week. So I personally wished her a happy birthday. We still stay in touch. She always wants to know how my mom is doing. And I said, hey, Ann, I said, I want to send you a free hand lotion, my treat. And so it was like, I got her as a customer. Now, will she ever thrive? I don't know. But I just felt like sometimes it's just nice to be.
Heck yeah. And she might buy hand cream.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I do this to be extra, I don't know.
Customer service. It's going above and beyond.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes me feel good. I like doing it. So, yeah. Yes. So that was a perk of having free credit.
This may be a stupid question. How do you send them the free samples through Thrive? Do you just transfer credits? Oh, you mean the trial packs? Yeah. Okay. Sandra's going to show you. It's in your cloud office. It's called sample mailouts. Sarah, I did a few lives last week. It was just talking about my dad and talked about what my DFT did or how Thrive was working. Absolutely. They don't have to be long. They don't have to be complicated. You just have to show your face. Lisa, I like this one. She placed a Pampered Chef order because her friend was having a party. We've all been there. She's getting an email every day from this Pampered Chef lady that has a recipe or like a tip, something in it. It has reminded me that it's okay for us to just follow up and share what we know. Yes. You guys know, you've been on mailing lists where every day or something cold, Bath and Body Works. Oh my gosh. Stop sending me the coupon, stop sending me the sale every day. Like that drives me insane. But something like that where somebody's like, hey, did you know that, you can make this? And you guys, you can be really creative. You can send a smoothie recipe. You can send the Thrive Bites where you mix our protein powder with the granola and the peanut butter and all that stuff. And you make like the Thrive Bites. Which we've always called them Thrive Bites. And guess what, guys? Now we actually have a product called Thrive Bites. That's kind of throwing that off. But you can send them things like that. You can send them tips and tricks of like how to flavor water with fresh fruit so they stay hydrated. It's just going that next step. And you guys, you all have their emails. You have their cell phones. It's all Energy Bites. Yes. Okay. That's good. Yeah. And for those of you that are like, no, I don't have their address. I don't have your cell phone. I don't know what she's talking about. You do. You have access to your customers' information is under like your customer. And then your team's information, like those non-promoting promoters that we like to talk with, you can go in your sponsors report and all that stuff is there. Okay, so we're down to a minute. Does anybody have a last minute question, a last minute thought, something they did that they want to share? No? Okay, ready to run, guys. You've seen your number. Wrap your mind around it. Oh, Sarah, you mentioned really earlier that you have a promoter that hasn't got in the car yet. I have a bunch of those. Go get new ones. That's literally the answer to that. And I know that's not the answer you want, but go get new ones. You can never have too many promoters because they're not all going to work. But maybe she'll be a non-promoting promoter that'll place an order once a month on AutoShip. I don't know. Treat her like an amazing customer because she's basically a glorified customer if she's not promoting. Also, just keep that relationship, because the more she watches you and sees that you're succeeding and that you're feeling good, she will eventually want to jump on that with you. But yeah, just go get more. To be 4K, you have to have at least 2 that are active anyway. So I said go get 4. If you need 2 that work, get 4. If you need 8 that work, get 16. Always have extra. You never have too many. Okay, I have a bunch too. I want 12K and it's a struggle. Oh, that's from Natasha. I have a bunch too. A bunch of non-promoting promoters. I'm guessing that she's talking about. Yeah, same girl. I'm telling you. And we're running out of time where I would show you. We have so many promoters on the dream team, but they don't all work. There's probably 1,000 of them that don't work and 1,000 of them that are qualified and 20 of them that work. So go get more. The more. Anyway, with that, see you guys later. Bye.